Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Anthony with Jhuly's Aquatics and Gardening, and today I am going to attempt to make a compost bin. Now yesterday I was out here just looking around at things. Don't mind my unkempt backyard. I was out here looking at things yesterday and I stumbled across these cedar planks that I had in the garage for like 3 years, honestly. It's this. I bought this at Lowe's. It's a 4x4x7 cedar raised gardening kit. And I bought this. That's what it looks like in case you can't see it. I bought these 3 years ago from Lowe's on clearance, and I've had them in there when I was outfitting the east side or the west side of my yard with raised beds, and I never got around to building these. Also, I have a lot of scrap wood around my house, and I thought to myself, why not build a compost bin? Because as you guys probably know, and for the new subscribers who don't know or may not know, thanks for joining the channel. Welcome to my little garden here in Newcastle, Delaware, Zone 7A. Anyway, thanks for subscribing, thanks for joining the community, and I do mean that from the bottom of my heart. I am really appreciative for all of you guys who watch my videos. So yeah, I was walking around the garden looking at things, and I said, hey, let's build a compost bin. And I'm not handy, I don't own power tools, I'm not good at measuring, marking off lines, being exact. So literally, I'm just gonna cobble this together based on what I have. I did have some leftover chicken wire from another project, and honestly I was just gonna build it this tall because, again, I was in no mood to make this an overly complicated process. Somewhere along the line I said to myself, hey, they might want to see this. So I stopped what I was doing. I went out and I bought some hinges, I bought some nails, some screws, and some latches to see if I couldn't, make this thing look pretty decent. So let me bring you in closer. I'll talk over my thoughts, the design that I think I'm gonna go for, and then I'm gonna stop talking and just try to put this thing together because, again, I'm not handy. So this is not meant to be an instructional how-to video, more so just, hey, I'm working on this little random project, come along for the drive or for the ride or for the journey, whatever you want to say. So let's get started. If this doesn't turn out, well, don't laugh at me. Let's get to work. Alright guys, so as I said before, this is the Greens Fence Company 4x4x7 cedar raised gardening kit. It came with these planks, which are, again, 4x4x7. I don't know what that means, but that's what they say they are. They also came with these little corner posts with slots. So what you literally do is you just take it, and there's this little end here with a slot that you can just slide this down into, and you can build up, you can extend it, you can make it as big or whatever. They have a couple different designs on the box, but that's not what, and you can see that this is pretty secure. That's not what we're gonna do with it. So you can see that I pretty much laid out the square here. So what I'm thinking about doing is putting these as vertical posts here, screwing them like that. Can you see? Screwing them into the wood, and then running my wire along the edge. I also bought a couple of different hinges and latches. So I was doing some research online and looking at other people's compost bins and systems, and kind of like trying to figure out what they did, what they liked, what they didn't like, design flaws. And one overarching thing that I saw was that everyone complained that they did not install a door or some type of opening system to get the compost out once it was done. So I decided to eliminate that problem from the get-go by trying to install some type of door. I'm gonna attempt to do that. Let's see how this works out. So now I'm gonna stop talking. I'm just gonna try to build this thing, and hopefully it comes out well. Wish me luck. Alright, so I would say so far so good. Some of the wood is warped. I don't too mind that. Again, it's just a compost bin. So for me, it doesn't have to be perfect. So I have this piece of scrap. Kind of looks like a door, right? So I was thinking I could attach 2 stronger pieces of wood to this and use this as my door. I don't know. I'll figure it out somehow, but I think this would be nice to swing open. So, let me show you what I'm talking about. All right, so I think you guys are getting a better picture now. I'm thinking, I have these 2 pieces of scrap wood. I'm thinking if I put one there and one on the other side here, then I can take this, which kind of looks like a door. What do you think? And put it there. Or, I don't know, because now there's a gap there. Hold on. Now there's a gap. I don't really want there to, well, there's still going to be a gap. Huh. Still going to be a gap. Okay, hold on. I'll figure it out. Not to worry. So maybe if I do it like that, I can put a hinge there and have it swing out. And then this, I can put here for the latch, right? Yeah? What do you think? I think that'll work. I think that'll work, folks. Looks weird, right? Well, let's try it out. I think that might work though. So this is gonna be my door. I did buy chicken wire, and while I was working, I looked over and I saw this laying in my vegetable garden, and I was like, hey, didn't even remember I had that stuff. So I'm gonna use my staple gun and attach the wire to the door before I attempt to put it on the compost bin. So I think this is the design I'm going to go with. So as you can see, of course I'm not a builder, but I'm thinking I like in the way it's coming out. So I'm going to attach the hinges on this side and the latch on that side. Nice. All right, so the door is hung, the hardware is on, everything is good for right now. So I'm gonna start hanging the hardware cloth all around, and then we should be done. Guess what, y'all? It's finished. I couldn't be prouder of myself. Not the prettiest, not the sturdiest, not the, you know, most aesthetically pleasing, but I am sure enough proud of it. So, thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope that just by seeing me forage around in my yard and collect scraps of wood and use leftover pieces of wood from things that I never thought would have been turned into a compost bin has inspired you to get out there and try it yourself. Now, I know there are a lot of composting systems out there for sale. There are a lot of things that you can buy that work awesome, but I didn't have to go through any of the trouble to purchase one of those things or pay for shipping, which I hate doing. So, if you have a drill, some screws, and some scrap lumber lying around, and some chicken wire or some hardware cloth, throw together a compost bin. Trust me, you'll thank yourself. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, comment, share, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, and remember, in all things, especially when you can put together a compost bin yourself, give thanks.